Identify the type of solid and volume for each figure below, then find the volume of each figure for cones and cylinders. Leave your answer in terms of pi. So actually, as we look at problem number 4, it is not a pyramid, nor is it a cone. It's actually a prism. And the formula for the prism, for the volume of a prism, is actually area of the base times the height. And when we look at this, our base is going to be the triangle. So we want to find the area of the triangle, and it's 1/2 times base times height. So if we look at this, or we pull up the calculator and we type that in, 1/2 times 12 times 8. Not only does that give us the area of the triangle, but that also gives us the area of the base. So when we multiply these all together, we came up with 48. So then when we find the volume, we're going to take 48 times the height of this prism, which is 20. So we're going to take 48 times 20. And when we do, we get 960. And we are working with cubic yards there. If we look at letter B, this one, it comes up here to a point. This one is a pyramid. And once again, the formula for the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. So when we take a closer look at this, then we've got the volume equals 1/3 times 17 times 32, a rectangular base here, and then the height of the figure is 24. Again, we go to Desmos. In this case, we go to the calculator and we type in these values here. So 1/3 times 17 times 32 times 24, and we get 4,352. Cubic yards. So let me scoot that up so you can actually see that. But we multiplied 1/3 times 17 times 32 times 24 to get the 4,352. Our last figure here is a cone. The formula for the volume of a cone is 1/3 times pi r squared times h. We're given in this particular problem the diameter of the cone, which is 32. Once again, remember that the radius is half of that value, which is 16. So when we fill in this formula, then it's going to be the volume equals 1/3 times pi times 16 squared, the radius squared, times the height, which is 35. We're going to leave pi as part of our answer. It tells us that in the directions, but we can multiply in Desmos 1/3 times 16 squared times 35, which gives us this decimal here, and it doesn't tell us what to round. I'm going to go to the nearest hundredth, which is 2 decimal places, 2,986.67 pi, and then our units are inches cubed.